welcome back. So, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen a story or you would have heard somewhere or sometime where I mentioned that my credit score was impacted because of some few mistakes I did when I first came to Canada. Please learn from my mistake. First things first, let me tell you what I did and how you can manage it. So, if you are new in Canada, you are new in the country, be careful of the places that they are telling you that come and finance this, come and finance that. I was a victim. I have shared this on Instagram before, but I was like, I need to share this again and I need to let people know how they can avoid this and what to do if that kind of thing happens to them. So I came to Canada, we had paid for the house, we had bought a lot of stuff, and my head, the next thing for us of course to get was a car. And I was like, looking at the money we had left, I was like, instead of putting all this plenty money down, why don't we finance? Because I've heard of it as a thing that when you're in Canada, instead of you putting all your money down, you can pay small. And I was like, that's not bad. Let's actually pay small rather than putting a whole chunk of like 20K down or something to buy a car. So I was just going from one website to the other. Like, I know the thing is, with one search, you now start getting several options. After one search, you now be seeing a lot of them coming at you, all the places, buy car, you can finance car, no credit score needed, bad credit score, you don't even need a job. It's a lie. It's a lie. That thing I am telling you is just I am a marketer by profession, but I don't like when all those gimmicks are there and you don't know the absolute truth. It's something that I fell flat into, and I was like, oh my god. So in my head, another thing that I was let you know is that when you come and you get your SIN, they'll tell you that, oh, don't divulge this to anybody and things like that. Even without your SIN, your credit score is already being impacted. I never knew. With just your name, your date of birth or something, they know or they have access to your credit score. So they do hard checks. Because in my head, I was like, I did not give anybody my SIN. And people were like, no, you don't even have to. With just your name, making those inquiries, you already, because you've consented. Oh my god. I was like, oh my god. And no, I don't even know. I'm not a momo in Jesus' name. I don't even know what to tell. I don't even know what to say or what to call myself. But it's good to have this kind of experiences because it will help you against something else like that in the future. Guys, if you have a credit score, you understand what I mean. I had 12, or is it 12 or 13 hard checks in my credits. Credit that I have not started to build already had 13 hard checks. Hard checks are like, okay, you want to borrow something. So they will go and hard checks impact on your credit score. Hard checks is something that you should be having when you're trying to buy a house, not for like, okay, you're just shopping around for car. And if it was one, it's okay. Not up and down. I was just like anyone I just say on the website. For me, I was just making inquiries in my mind. I was just making inquiries, I did not know that it was impacting my credit score. It was not later that I understood everything. I was just in auto dealer something, this one dealer, auto something, Scotia Bank auto. I was like, when did I apply for all these ones? Oh my God. So the credit score had not even started forming. It was already getting in a bad state. Like nobody wants to be in that line at all. I'm so happy that 2 years down the line, I am almost at like an 800 score. Like, oh God, I can't just share because it's very, very confidential. Well, for someone that had like 600 and something, it was like looking very terrible to me. So having like almost 800, I've not gotten to 800 yet. I think I'm currently on like 770 or something. I don't even know how I did it. So from moving from like 600 to that, it's a big miracle for me because one thing they told me, when my mom told me that please guard your credit score like jealously. It's something you need. When you need to rent, they will ask for it. When you need to buy, they will ask for it. So use it for the big things. Use it for the things that make sense, not the small. You're just making inquiries because, and the annoying thing is that with all the inquiries we made, we don't even buy car from all these places. We did not even buy the car, but already the credit score was already impacted. So please, if you're coming into Canada, if you are whatever, student, work permit, business owner, PR, citizen. Some people are citizens coming, yes. So if you are coming, I am sure we all know about credit scores and all that, credit history and things like that. But watch out for all those like hidden things that you are making inquiries on, financing here and there. Some of them will say it does not impact on your credit score, but to be honest, I at least maybe is me being once bitten twice shy. I don't trust anybody at this point. I don't trust them. And to be honest, they are protected because maybe we just don't read the fine lines. We just don't understand. It's not as if you can now sue them and say, oh, this, that happened. They are on their rights. They're on their rights. It's just that we don't read between the fine lines to understand what it really means. If I knew what I know now, I wouldn't have just been clicking on any website and things like that to finance what I don't even need financing for. So, number one, you have to be very, very careful. So, what did I do to like change this credit score? I knew the deed was already done. I was not trying to work hard on other factors. So there are many things that impact on your credit score. That is one of them. My mind was just like, okay, let me improve on these other things so that at least the score can be useful. Because now imagine when we now need to make like a very big purchase because of something that you didn't even use, your credit score is already bad. It's annoying. If we even use it, is a different thing, it's a good thing. Not when we now need to do it, use it for something else. Because for renting, they asked. For renting, they asked. Not to talk of buying. It's very, very important, like too important. You need it for almost anything except you are buying cash, and cash down is almost impossible in this part of the world. They will discourage you from buying. They don't want you to buy cash down for many things. Maybe of course for car, why not? You can do all that, but there are many things that they will first push financing to you first. If you say you want, they will first push financing to you. Is that financing they want you to do? Because that is how they make their money. So for many things we need, you need it. Even if you say you're not buying a house, to rent, at least to rent, you still need it. So it's very, very important. Like it's too important for someone to be so negligent about it as it was in my case. So please don't be like me. I'm really doing this video passionately because this happened to me. So like I said, what did I now do to like erase that? I asked my a few people and they were like, okay, I should get like 2 credit cards. It's okay to have 2 credit cards. And I was like, Tommy, you watch these credit cards like a hawk. I watched it like a hawk. I didn't want another one, but I had to. So I had one from my bank and I got one from Walmart as well. You can get from like a Canadian Tire, Walmart, PC, Optimum, like that. There are a few credit cards like that I can get. That is in itself is not bad. It just depends on how you make it, how you make it work, what you make of it. Debt in itself is not bad. It just depends on how you manage it and all that. So I got 2 credit cards. So it gave me like a huge limit. So another thing is that if you overspend on your credit card, it would affect your score. So I needed like a big window. So let's say I have like 10K. I can comfortably spend like 2K, 3K out of my total 10K, which I liked. So of course, I have like a 10K window. It does not mean I will spend 9K or 10K. That's on that thing that I made sure that I try. I to be honest, I will not say that I almost exceed my limit. Once or twice, I exceeded my limit, but most times now, I try to be within that threshold. And so one credit card might not give you that. Of course, if you have like a 1K credit card, before you know what is going on, 1K is almost exhausted. Saying you spend only $300 from 1K might be almost impossible. So that's why they will ask you for like 2 credit cards, or by the time the bank offers to like exceed the limit they've given you, you can say you want it, but you have to watch it so that you don't go and overspend. So I was happy when they like increased my limits, and when they say that you are diligent in paying, you increase your limits. Me, I didn't want them to increase my limits again, but it's a good thing because the more they increase your limits, your spending window is a bit higher, so that even if you spend 1K, it will not touch anywhere. It's still okay. Spending 1K out of 10K is fine. Spending 900 out of 1K is bad. So in that case, do the math. So I was very happy. I think total credit limit I have for my 2 cards is about 10K, which I am very, very fine with. I can spend 1K. I am fine out of 10K. spending 1K and I return their 1K before they are expecting me to return. That's another thing. So I just wait for like some days, like 2 weeks, before it gets to that 30-day cycle. I quickly pay them back their money. So I am always watching it. Like I study it now like a notebook. So for me, I think what helped me a great deal was that I was very happy and I accepted when they wanted to increase my limits. I was very happy for them to increase my limits because it's very easy for you to see if you have like a 1K limit. Before you know what is going on, you spend 500, you spend 700. Ordinary one visit to Costco, you've already spent 500, you spend 700, and that's already like 70%, which they don't like. The peg is usually like 30%, at most maybe 35%. But by the time you're spending 70%, it looks like, oh, you're a very bad spender or something like that. So I like the fact that they increased my window so I can comfortably spend 1K out of 10K. I'm spending 10%. Everybody is happy. So that helped me. I was able to like maximize that and I pay those bills on time. Like I don't even want to wait. I don't count it until when it is 30 days. I don't want it to be 20 something days. Once I see that okay, I've that stayed for some time, I pay the money almost immediately. And I started seeing my credit score gradually growing and all that. I think another thing that helped me was, which I know most people will, I know most people that come to Canada, they'll be like, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that. I'm very open about this. When my husband and myself came to Canada, we both opted for study loans. We both went to school, we got grants, we got the loans as well. And it was not a lot, in my own opinion, which we used it for. I know what we used it for, which has helped us a great deal. That loan we paid almost immediately for one person. For the other person, my own case, I was like, I don't want to pay this loan almost immediately. So the $100 they are requiring every month, we pay that, and in fact, it gets withdrawn from the bank immediately. By the time we did that for like 2 3 months, I'm not kidding. My credit score improved. Like I was shocked, like from year to year. So I don't have any other thing on my credit, only that study loan and my credit card. Finish. Just credit card of going to buy groceries and that study loan. Finish. That's the only thing I both of us have. Finish. We don't have any other thing. I don't even know line of credit, car financing. We don't have any other thing. So it's still loan, because in this part of the world, I always say it is almost impossible for you to say, oh, I don't want credit, I don't want loan. It is almost impossible. If you don't want loan, we should have just stayed back in Nigeria. Trust me, if you don't want loan, you should just stay back in Nigeria, because it is almost impossible in this part of the world. Like they clap for you when you take loan and you pay back. I'm like, what kind of life is this? What kind of wahala is this one? So since I know that this is what they want, I choose my battles. I don't go for the one that would choke me. Car financing could have choked us because it was a lot. Instead of like doing car financing, we opted for the study loan is like $100. Car financing would have been like $700 or $1,000. I was like, for me, in my own layman's language or layman's head, I just prefer the one that I feel is zero interest. Study loan is zero interest. I was like, please give me study loan. Let me use study loan to buy the car outrightly. To me, that just made more sense than financing a car that I'm paying for bi-weekly. I'm paying a lot. So I just want to sleep with my two eyes closed. And that's like helped us a great deal. So the $100 we are paying back for study loan, it has helped me to like clean up my credits. I was like, can you imagine this country? So I think those are the things that helped me. I didn't do any other thing extra, nothing. Just making sure that we pay on time, promptly. Like I said, most of it is like standing order from the bank. I don't even know when the money is taken out from the bank. It just gets taken out. That way we are not defaulting, nobody is defaulting anything. And just being consistent for a few months, I've seen how much it has repaid my credit. Despite all those long line of everything that was there before, it's still there. It's still there. I don't even want to look at it. It's still there. It will take some time before they say it will actually disappear. But I think it has actually stopped impacting on my credit score. So the other little things I'm doing, I've kind of like elevated. They've gone above all those hard checks and everything. So I just thought to like share my experience with you. this is what has helped me since I came to Canada. I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not going to come here to say this is what you should do. This is my Tumi's experience, and I'm just navigating it as the days go by. We are both, my husband and myself, we are both navigating it as the days go by. This is what has helped us. We learn, we make mistakes, we cry. I cry because my husband will always tell me, Tumi, don't do this thing, but I'm so sorry, I don't listen, or I didn't listen, because he actually warned me. I was like, okay, I just wanted to be proactive. I just wanted to help. But in helping, my hands were burned. But I'm so thankful that I can come back and I can talk about it today. I can laugh about it today, because before I was not finding it funny at all. So I'm just letting you know this, just in case there's somebody that is out there watching me for the first time that is new in the country. Please beware of these mistakes that you might make. And if you need any other information, if you need any other thing that you want to like find out info on, you can send me an email at iamtomiadinuga@gmail.com, or you can send me an Instagram direct message. The Tomi Adinuga, I can send me an Instagram message. I will respond as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed, because I'll be releasing many more videos that you will find very, very helpful. I'll see you soon. Bye.